Good morning, day 33. All right, I know everybody's dying for an update on my elbow. I'll get to that in a second. I'll tell you a little story first. So I told you about how I talked Green Mountain into coming to get me at Tom Notch Road. Mad Tom Notch Road, I think it's a funny name. So the guy came and got me. His name is Duffy. So we get in the truck and we start driving back to the hostel. And we're talking, and I can see an anchor on the inside of his left forearm. So as we're talking, I kind of ask him what he did in his previous life, and it pops out that he was an in-flight technician on a P3. And he lives in Jacksonville, and he comes up here to work the season, and he does a fantastic job. Him and his wife take their RV up here and are just living the dream. They live in Jacksonville, but they come up here for summers. And it's just a good life for them. They work their tails off for the hikers and for the hostel, but they really like it. And Duffy's just a fantastic guy. But so he and I, started talking P3 stuff. It was pretty wild. He was in Pax River in 2006, I think. I think that was his last tour of duty there, and then he retired. But and he was over at the test pilot school flying missions with all the guys going through test pilot school. And so it was pretty wild because, for anybody that doesn't know, I'm a naval flight officer that flew P3s I retired in 2017. So that was pretty wild just to have that connection. Anyways, he brought me back to the hostel. Green Mountain House is fantastic. It's really super well run. Highly, highly recommend it. And I tried to get a good night's sleep. My elbow was waking me up all night, but I iced it. There was an EMT there doing section hikes out of there for the next couple weeks with a group, and she was real helpful. She helped me wrap it up and, told me what she thought. And so she thinks I should just keep it, care for it as much as I can and let the swelling just kind of dissipate on its own. But it is sore today. I still have decent range of motion. It's tightened up because all that swelling is now it's almost like a small basketball in my elbow. That's when I fold my arm, it tightens up and it feels more like a grapefruit, I guess. Yesterday it was like a water balloon on my elbow. And so all that fluid is kind of tightened up. Maybe it's going down just a little bit, but it's tight and painful today. But I think it's just part of the healing process. I think I'll be good. And so I took off out of there. I got to hike 5 miles over to this route called VT 1130, and that's normally where the hostel picks up. So there's an opportunity to get picked up right there and spend another day at the hostel resting, but it's only a 5 mile day. And I don't know if I can live with myself if I only do a 5 mile day. So I just tent out somewhere tonight. It is gonna rain, so that's another incentive to get out of the rain before 11, because that's probably about when I'll get there. I'm moving real slow today. I got a blister on one of my toes on my left foot, so that's just lovely. Whatever this thing is. No views up here. Oh, this is a ski resort right here too. One of the bunny slopes, right where I should be. There's the gondola. This is Bromley Peak right here. No views. I'm headed down. There's the Bromley shelter. I've only gone about, 4 miles probably today, but just taking a break in here because I'm moving slow. I'm moving really slow. Legs feel 90%, I would say, maybe more, but this arm is slowing me down. Okay, videotaping with my left hand. See, that's the most important thing about this elbow recovery, right, is I gotta have it for my video blogging. So big decision point coming up. I feel like, hey, how you doing? I feel like I'm asleep on my feet today. And my legs feel great. My feet, besides the blister, feel pretty good. My elbow is pounding and I'm just really tired. I think I should have had one of my best night's sleeps on the trail last night. The mattress was awesome, but it's a super comfortable bed, pillow that was a dream, like sleeping on a cloud. I didn't eat very well and I didn't sleep very well, and my body needed both of those yesterday. So does it look any better? All right, I'm 5 miles ahead of where I was yesterday in another parking lot called VT 11/30, Vermont 11/30, and I'm going to go back into the hostel, take care of a few things, rest, I think for like 2 or 3 hours, and try to nurse this elbow a little bit, get something really good to eat, I think, and try to set myself up for the afternoon. It's supposed to be raining by now. I don't know what the rain's going to do, but I was hoping if it was going to rain, it would rain while I'm indoors. That's the plan. Elbow hurts. It's tight. Not like yesterday, but you still don't need to worry about me. It's I think it's manageable. Okay, it's a couple hours later, maybe 3. It's just after 2 now, and I feel a lot better. I just took a little break back there at the hostel. I got some stuff done that I wanted to have out of the way before I continue on, and so I didn't rest much, but I did ice my elbow. My elbow is definitely feeling better. This woman gave me this anti-inflammatory cream that she gave me the whole tube. It's in my pack. She swears by it, so I applied all that. I iced. I am feeling way better. I didn't really get any more rest, but I just feel a lot better now. Could just be that my body wasn't ready to go in the morning, and it's ready to kick it in here in the afternoon. I think I can knock out 10 more today. It'll make it a decent day. I'll 10 or shelter tonight, and it's gonna work out pretty good. I sent some stuff home. That was the other thing that I wanted to do. I had just a few items that are in my pack that I've been carrying around that I can't really use, or that I just don't use anymore. So it was about 1.5 pounds, maybe 2 pounds in this little tiny small flat rate box, but I got rid of that, and it's good just to have 1.5 pounds less to carry around day after day. Oh my goodness, I can't tell you how key that little 2-hour break was at the hostel, man. I debated on whether to just press on, and I needed that little break in there. I got so much done back at the hostel. I walked in, made a cup of coffee right away, threw all my gear down, started going through it to get rid of all the trash and the extra stuff that I wanted to send home. At the same time, I actually ate like this whole thing of English muffins, like whatever they come, 6, 8 in a pack. I didn't really mean to, but anyways, like I made one, and next thing you know, I kept popping one after the other in the toaster, and they were all gone except one. The only reason I didn't eat the last one was because, I don't know, I felt a little guilty, I guess. So I just put it in a Ziploc bag and left it on the counter. It's no big deal. That was like just common food anyways, but I couldn't stop eating. I ate Reese's Cups after that. I had a big bowl of cereal. I accidentally ate this Power Bar. I was reading the ingredients on it, and I meant to save it for later. I'd gotten it out of the hiker box. There's these hiker boxes that people just leave stuff behind in, and I was like, oh, look at this little Power Bar, but I'm always afraid of them because they might have nuts in them. And so I'm reading the ingredients and talking to this guy, and then I just accidentally opened it and woofed down, and it was gone. But yeah, that's what I needed. I didn't eat enough last night, and I really didn't get enough rest. I would have liked to have got a nap this afternoon, but it just didn't happen. I had too many little things to do, but I got it all cleared up. And I came out here and it's like a different day. I was miserable this morning, miserable. And I was really worried I was only gonna get like 5 or 6 in. But now I wish the day was longer because I could go, I'm gonna stop here in about 4 miles, but I could probably do a lot more. But I'll be at the base of this hill and I kind of just don't wanna commit to going over it. All right, I take one thing back that I said earlier. I think I'll be very happy with the location that I'm going to today. I don't think I could do a lot more. I'm getting tired now, and it'll be perfect day. I'll probably end up around 16, and that's gonna be really good for me. Sun came out. It's a nice day. I think there's tenning along this pond. I'm going to a shelter. I don't know if the shelter is on the pond or not. It's pretty funny. There's you probably can't see it, but there's 2 dots right in the middle of the lake. It's 2 people out there just talking to each other and swimming. I mean, they're like right in the middle of the lake. It's awesome. Okay, I'm almost completely settled into camp. Got a good fire going there. I took a little bit of work, but that's all right. I had to make a run back down this path to clear water. I'm all watered up. I got my stove ready to go. I'm gonna cook up some chicken and rice. And then this is a really nice hostel. It's pretty big. It's got a loft sort of, and back in there on the right, I picked a spot. It's really cozy. I was gonna tent, but this thing's so nice. I'm just gonna put all my stuff in there and take the easy path tonight. But it's a pretty nice little campground.